Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another video on Abob's farm. We just got done in the last video, we got the canola sold, we got a lot of money from that, and then we got our field pretty much ready to be planted. So I think, let's go ahead and head over there. This video we'll go ahead and get our field in front of us here ready to be planted, and then as well as making sure the other one's ready. And then I think we'll go ahead and plant. I'm thinking we're going to do soybeans in this big field, since that should be pretty profitable for us. And then I kind of want to do corn in this little field, is kind of my thought. Ooh, boy. So we left our seeder over here because we couldn't use it when I wanted to. Partially fertilized. Looks like the field's good to go, just a matter of fast forwarding to get to the right month. But we'll go ahead and look at see if there's any good deals at the shop. And there's interesting. Nothing we need there. So we'll go ahead and drive this back over to the farm. I'll kind of talk to you guys as we go. So I think the plan's gonna be we'll get that field in front of the little house cultivated. See if there's anything else that needs to be put down. We just put lime down last season, or before we grew those soybeans on it, so that should be good. So I think let's go ahead and oh boy, let's go ahead and hook up to one of our tractors, and we shall get that on hooked up to the cultivator, and we'll go ahead and get this field going. I gotta figure out where my other tractor is because I don't remember where I left it. But first things first, go ahead and hook up to the cultivator here. Oh boy, oops, there we go. Got it. We're good. First things first, I'm gonna try to get this lined up. Okay, I did not start it soon enough, so back her up. Yeah, I think I'll do the first pass or so, kind of getting the whole outside of the field done myself, and then we can go ahead and hire an AI worker to do that. So, yeah, I think I want to do corn in this field, and then we'll get soybeans in the other one done. The nice thing is, and kind of the bad thing about both of those, is they are need to be planted roughly the same time, so they're both April and May for months for planting. So I think we will do 1 month of planting corn and 1 month of getting the soybeans planted, just to kind of keep it so we can stagger them. We don't have to use the combine, the whole month there and get that done. So, because that big field will take a while. I'm also looking at getting a new combine. Kind of did some looking. Kind of want to get one of the John Deeres just from a size standpoint. That up. That should help us go a little faster. We can do a couple more contracts, maybe just where we don't have to take as long to drive all the way over to where we're going sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of our plan. We'll see if we need to roll the field or not. It's got some stones in it, but nothing too crazy. We have the roller, we don't have a stone picker if we were going to do that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the video. So I'll go ahead and cut to this, or cut back to this, I should say, once we get the field a little bit more prepared. I think we'll probably have to weed it as well, just to get these out of there before they get too big to where we have to get a herbicide again. So try to make the field look pretty good. So I will see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, little update. So I got the other tractor, have the weeder hooked onto it. So I'm starting on this side of the field, did 1 lap around. Then I have our AI worker over there, going up and down the field, cultivating it. So yeah, kind of the plan for that. So I will cut back once we get this field ready, and we'll probably check in each month to see if there's any really good contracts or any good deals in the shop. And then if not, we'll go ahead and fast forward, get up to April, and plant either our corn or our soybeans, and then in May plant the other one. Yeah, and go from there. So I'll cut back once we have this field all done and ready to be seeded in a couple months. Alright guys, we're just about done cultivating the field. We got it all weeded pretty much. I got the weeder put away. And then, yeah, once this is done, we'll go ahead and we'll get the tractor over to the shop. We'll get it fixed up, we'll gas it up. It's not easy to narrate and farm at the same time. Okay, there we go. We'll get this fixed up, get it pretty much all ready for next year once we're done with this field here, and then we'll go ahead and get gas in it as well. And then if you look at the money in the top right, you'll see that there is less than there was before. And I promise the AI workers did not go through inflation. I kind of have been wanting to do something, and with a little bit of the extra crops we've been holding on to, actually, I'll go and get gas first while I'm kind of over here. With like the extra wheat and the extra canola and the extra, I think we had corn at one point, or we just sold that right away, but all the little extra stuff we've had from harvesting and stuff, we're kind of wanting to do something with it. Doesn't really pay to sell, 1,000, 2,000 liters, whatever, if it's not going for too much. So I decided to spend a little bit of money. I forgot I can fold this. Spend a little bit of money and hopefully be able to use it as a little bit of an investment. Go ahead and gas up, and then we'll go to the shop. Alright, less than $200 in fuel. It's not too bad for how much we drive this thing. I do like this tractor in terms of its speed with 32 miles an hour. I wish it was a little heavier. I feel like some of the stuff we pulled can be a little too heavy for it. I think this is just a medium tractor, or if not a small tractor, so really not too much weight or anything behind it. So but yeah, we'll go ahead and get this fixed up, and then I will see you guys when we are back at the farm for our surprise. Alright, we got the cultivator dropped off behind us there, so go ahead. And some of you might have been able to see it, or you might have an idea of something I could use for the last little bit of some of my crops. But yeah, we got some chickens. So I didn't want to spend, I think the bigger one was like 70,000 or something, so I didn't want 75,000. Too big a one to clean us out, considering we want our combine. This little pasture was only 30 bucks, or 36,000. I can hold 30 chickens. Right now I have 20 in there. So I got 10 chickens that can lay eggs right away, as well as 10 like chicks or baby chickens that will mature. So we'll kind of just make sure we keep their food up. But yeah, hopefully they'll kind of start filling in some eggs here, and we can work on getting those sold for a little bit of extra money and kind of get use out of our spare crops. But for now, let's go and look. See. Yeah, they added the plow. Nothing too crazy. So we'll go ahead and sleep, and then I'll kind of update you guys if there's anything important in the next couple months. But if not, I will see you in. Okay, I gotta say first. Let's double check. Should be able to see you in April for our planting. Corn April. Yep. Yes. So, alright, I will see you guys in April. Alright guys, here we are in April. So we can now go ahead and double any contracts. We got plenty of stuff to keep us busy. So let's look at crops, April, corn, soybeans, good. So I did get stuff moved over there. So we're pretty much ready to start right away. So I got this guy over here. Go ahead and go to the shop. Pretty big tractor. And we're gonna need a seeder. This is what we're using now already. 3 meters, 2 meters. Let's go ahead and lease one of these. Same kind of thing we got now. So we'll run 2 seeders just to kind of speed it up. We'll have the AI hop in one of them, and then I'll be in the other one to try to save a little cost and actually use up a bunch of our seed that we have. So First, let's go ahead and fill this guy up. Switch to soybeans. And yeah, we'll kind of get these going. We'll probably have the AI worker started on this one, and then we'll start on and defend their class. One of the two. We'll start in the green tractor, and we will go from there. So yeah, plan, we'll get this planted in April, and then we'll go ahead and do some corn planting on the other field in May. And then, yeah, we're pretty much done with this episode, and then we'll come back and be ready to harvest it. Go ahead and hire him, and then we will there we are, we're underway. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this going. I think I'll mute myself and throw just some music over this for a couple minutes just to get some farming content in, and then after that, yeah, I'll talk to you once this field's done, and then we'll just fast forward to May and get the other field going. got a couple rows done. We'll go ahead and fast forward to when the field's done, and we'll get ready to plant corn. Alright guys, we got the big field done and fully planted with our soybeans. And then I did just rent or lease a planter because our seeder does not actually do corn, so we learned that today. So I'll go ahead and empty this seed out of this, return this lease, release the planter, and then I'll fast forward to May, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get corn planted in our little field over there. So well, first things first, let's go ahead and get closer, and we'll unload the seed, drop that off, and then we can go this way to our leased item, cedar. Let's go ahead and return that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and lease another planter just to get this done a little quicker. And we'll also have that filled up with fertilizer at looking at it, so we'll go ahead and get those lease. Okay, and then let's just pick it up. Let's go ahead and top off seeds. Alright, and then I pulled out the fertilizer spreader. So we'll go ahead and see if we can't put a layer of fertilizer down with this first bit to see if that covers us for one pass of the fertilizer. We'll probably have to still go over it again for that double application, but let's go ahead and see where unloading this fertilizer puts it. Right there, okay. So these both up, and then we'll get an AI worker in probably this one, and then we'll hop into the other tractor and get the field finished up. We got corn selected, which is good. Okay, AI worker's going in there, so then let's go ahead and get this one topped off with our fertilizer, and then we will we'll get this guy started. It's got corn selected as well, good. So we'll go ahead and start on this side of the field. Alright, there we go, we're getting corn. So we'll go ahead and get this done, and I'll cut back at the end of the video and kind of talk to you guys about what we'll do in the next one. So we'll have this field done in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we're just finishing up our planting of the corn, and I did make a not a big mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. I actually never fast forwarded to May, so both our soybeans and corn were both planted in April, so it'll be a busy month in a couple months to get all of that stuff harvested. But with the new combine, hopefully it should be pretty good. This field with the combine should be relatively quick. So with that being said, let's go ahead and unload our spaced on. Oh, where do you have? much space does it need? Let's try it over here. We'll do that, and then there we go. So that's done. Might as well get the other one hooked up. You might see I traded in the side-by-side for a shiny new toy. I got that in hopes of pulling the trailer I could use to sell the eggs, except that the truck can't pull the trailer, just a little bale trailer. So we'll have to figure that one out. Let's grab that. We'll try to save our seeds. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn both of the leases. So we should be good there. Don't need any of those. Should tidy it up a little bit, but we'll leave it a little messy for now because we can. Let's go ahead and get this tractor tucked away. Like so. Okay. We do have a few eggs, which is good. So food they're still doing okay on. I do have a little bit more wheat to give them. Yeah, and I think maybe we'll see if we can't give him canola, if that will be filled for him. But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode, I think we'll get the fields prepped, making sure that everything's good for a good yield, and then we'll maybe try to fast forward and get everything harvested. So I think we're going to try to limit some contracts going forward just to be more focused on the farm. We got our eggs now to focus on. And maybe if we get some good sales coming up. I know we're going to sell our soybeans probably in June was the best month. Once that's done, we'll kind of see where we're at. We might try to buy just another little section of land to focus on doing more wheat or something simple where we can, or even like oat or something where it just is a pretty quick grow so that we can keep our chickens fed. I might be able to look down here. We'll look at land real quick while we're here. I mean, 118,000 for that field. 80 and 40. Okay, field 12 is only 91. 14. 64. 49. We could get these ones right here. Seem to be a little cheaper, so it shouldn't be too bad. 25, yeah, way out of our price range. And yeah, 57 and 54 have a couple different fields. That's why they're pretty expensive. So yeah, maybe we'll look at fields 2, 3, and 4. See if there's one or two in there that we would want to get, and see if there's anything on them right now. Actually, while we're looking at it, we could. Well, you know, we got a little time. Let me go ahead and just cruise on over there in the shiny new toy. Tentative to, oh boy, don't scratch the new truck. Tentative to buy anything right now until after harvest because we do have the purchase of a new combine coming. So that'll be pretty expensive once we get that. But other than that, I think we're ready to get just another little section of land to keep things interesting. So it's not 1, 2, 3, and 4, but those are the plots. But so these fields here, we got canola with that. Okay, I don't want to buy it, but that might not be a bad buy right now. With a pretty good yield on that. Well, it was pretty good money. Let's see, what do we have in this one? Sugar beets. Okay, nope, not getting that field. That's decided. And looks like 47 either just got planted or hasn't been planted yet. So I'm thinking maybe we'll look at 49 there. It's got corn growing. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll get good 49. Get that one to be. It's got canola. It's gonna be, I think, ready to be harvested pretty soon. Actually, a couple more months before we can get it, but it'll be pretty good once we do have it. So, that being said, let's just go ahead and go ahead and buy field 2, and now we own it. So it's gonna be pretty neat. Okay, now we're gonna be trying to save some money until we get the combine, until we get some harvest done. So now we'll be a little bit more penny pinching. But now that that's done, now I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and let me know what you want to see us do in the future. See what we want to plant and anything like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.